What makes me feel alive? I think the best way of describing it for me is it's like a crescendo or the perfect harmony. It's a feeling that suddenly clicks into place. It's not about what led you to that moment. You're not anticipating what will come after. All that matters is you in that moment. The sun on your skin, the cold wind hitting your face, the air filling your lungs, the burning in your legs. You feel lighter, you're more aware of the beauty and the details that surround you. And it's not a conscious act of letting go, it just happens. Feeling alive, not in the metaphorical sense, but the literal sense. Every day, I wake up feeling like a zombie, a prisoner to the mundane comfort and discomforts of everyday life. And there's something about being away from human life, away from the cars and phone reception, buildings and responsibilities. It's only you and the mountains and the sea and the elements. Something about it that makes you feel so spectacularly insignificant and temporary. My existence doesn't influence the rising and the setting of the sun, or the tide that will come in or out. All I am is a visitor in the world with no intention of being treated like a guest. To coexist with it all, to feel and see its beauty is a blessing, which is why I love bushwalking. To me, it's like therapy. Everything slips away and all I'm aware of is the pattern of my breath and putting one foot in front of the other. Where I start and where I end up doesn't matter. Whatever pain or happiness I feel in my life doesn't matter. And I stopped going on them for a long time. I got busy with school, with work and social life, and I slowly became pretty unsatisfied with my life. I realised that I had disconnected myself from a big part of who I am, so I started again last year. Recently I went on a 4-day hiking trip, and every night before the sun went fully down, I would sit by the water alone in silence. And it was the first time in a long time that I felt like I could breathe. There was a moment on the trip where I experienced the most alive I felt in a long time. It was like I was a kid again. We reached camp on the 3rd day and we were the only ones there. I was out in the water by myself, just floating. I felt like the only person in the world. I was out there for a long time, and at some point I felt myself getting pulled. And this was a moment that I had a near-death experience. I almost got drowned. My heart was racing. My eyes were burning. I took a deep breath of air. Every part of my body was buzzing. I was so aware of my mortality and powerlessness. No one was there to help me in the water if I was pulled out. No one would know where I'd gone. And it was a rare moment where my perspective and expectations shifted. All of the pressure myself and others put on me to be a type of person, or live a certain way, or look a type of way. The expectation that the universe had planned for me, and I have any purpose in life, just disappeared. Every thought left my brain. I was taking it in. I was just something temporary and fragile, interacting with something that was so permanent, old, and strong. These mountains and sea were there long before I was alive and will remain long after I'm gone. And that, to me, is really comforting. Because despite that, I was alive and wonderfully unimportant, yet feeling it all. And moments like that, environments like that, are what make me feel alive.